Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3 here. I had just gotten enough experience points to go up to level 4, so we're going to do that before we go on back into the Goblin camp. I had just come back from a rest, and last time I just wandered around and got... at the end of that rest, I went and got the experience points, and now we're going to level up. So, there's a whole lot of things that are going to happen at level 4. I guess I must have a setting set up that doesn't let me multi-class. So my health went up by a bit. I can replace a spell, and I get my feat, which is the first feat I get. Replacing a spell, I kind of like the spells that I have, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go straight to the feats. There's a whole ton of them here. I did offline take some time looking through all of these. What I really miss, they have crossbow expert. When you make crossbow attacks within melee range, attack rolls do not have a disadvantage. And piercing shot also inflicts gaping wounds. But they do not have anything for a regular bow, which I find very, very sort of unsettling. I really don't like that they did not give me that with a bow, only with a crossbow, which I found rather kind of annoying. I do like this. 4 weapons of your choice, strength and dexterity increased by 1 to a maximum of 20. So I can pick one of those. I could bring up my dexterity that way. There's another one. Lucky was a nice one. And there's another. This one is your strength or dexterity, increases by 1. When you're prone, standing up uses signalist move, your jump distance also increases by 50%. So I thought, there's some really nice ones that let you get your stuff up. But this is the one that struck me as the thing you have to almost do at 4th level. To get my dexterity up to 18 and my wisdom up to 14. That gets all my abilities on even numbers now. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do that probably with everybody. To get all of them, because your pluses come on the even numbers. She only gets a feat. She's up to 36 hit points as well. So I thought I would do the same thing with her. She has some really nice ones. There's the next one I want to get is probably this one, the Great Weapon. With an wielding of both hands, can deal an additional 10 damage at the cost of a -5 attack roll. But when you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon, you can make another melee weapon attack as a bonus action that turn. So she can get in a couple of extra attacks that way, and then if she were to do her second wind thing or whatever it is, the thing that lets her do another complete action, she could possibly kill like up to 4 people, depending on what she's doing, and maybe even with her sweep, maybe kill a bunch of smaller monsters really quickly. So that sounded like a good idea to do there, but I really wanted to get her strength up so that she does more damage. And I'm really torn between dexterity and constitution. They're both at odd, but I figured possibly... There's the thing. I might get the other one using something like athlete or weapon master. I thought I might take her up with weapon master. which would let her get her dexterity up at that point. So I think I'm going to leave her dexterity down. I'm going to give her more hit points along with the stronger strength. Kind of like the fighter archetype there. Okay? So I think I'm going to do that with everybody because they all have odd numbers in their stats, which seems to be the way to play the game. And then she picked up a second level spell. She gets a cantrip and a feat. So she gets to pick up, now she can have 7 spells. She picks up a cantrip, light, blade ward, produce flame. Advantage on intimidation and performance. She's got an 8 charisma. She's not going to be doing any intimidation or performances if I can help it. Light is nice, but she doesn't need it because she has dark vision. Blade ward, take half the damage from slashing attacks. Only lasts for 2 turns. It is an action. All of these are actions. Which means if she did that, I guess she could cast that and then get away. And then the following turn she could do something. The fact that it's an action kind of bothers me. Produce flame would let her have some light and do some fire damage when she throws it. There's more to this? Throwing a flame immediately after you conjure it does not cost an action. Ooh. Extinguishing or throwing it on subsequent turn costs an action. So she could do this and then do an action and then do a bonus action. Ooh, let's do produce flame, shall we? That lets her basically throw fire twice. Or throw this and do a heal and stuff like that. And then she gets a feat, and again, there's some really nice feats in here, but from what I understand, from what I read in the tutorial section of this, I did go in and read some of the tutorial about feats and things. So you get it at 4, 8, and 12. And 12 is your maximum. So she's not going to get anywhere, really. So she can become a spell sniper or a warcaster. I think I might actually get her. What was the thing I was gonna? I thought I might take her into that. One of these. So she's got the same problem with wisdom, dexterity, and strength all being in odd numbers, which it's very odd that they built characters with that in mind. So they're expecting me to do something with her to get her strength up. Somewhere along the line, I guess, one of these feats. An ability. What does that do? Okay, so it would be that. So she could take Resilient in the future. Okay, we're not going to take Resilient now. We are going to do the ability improvement because I get 2 points. And we're going to make her harder to hit with her dexterity. And we're going to give her more wisdom because that helps her spells and stuff. Okay? And then she's going to be able to prepare another spell. And I think he is too. So he gets spell level 2, gets a cantrip, and he gets 2 spells. So he has a lot to do here with Gale. Then I'm going to have to level up the other people when I get back to camp. But right now, the thing I was thinking of taking with him was possibly light. Friends is nice. Dancing lights. He has a thing that does dancing lights. Blade ward. Shocking grasp is always nice to have in your pocket. But I'm not sure I can't get some of these with other things. See, these are all actions again. But he could like cast a light on himself, and then he'd always have light source when we're in the dark. And that is a cantrip, so it's not going to take a spell slot. So he's going to take light because he doesn't have any way of seeing in the dark. And then we have to go to spells. Now he gets 2 spells. So this was... there was one of these. Cloud of Daggers just sounds like it's a cloud. Can last for 10 turns, spinning daggers that attack anyone inside. So you can like put it on a blocking hallway. Anybody trying to run through it's going to take damage. So that could help do that as long as you can maintain concentration. So that one sounded like a good one to take. Gust of Wind, Storm Strong, and it clears all clouds and pushes creatures back. Flaming Sphere, which is Conjuration. This one is Conjuration. I'm looking for something that I have a scroll for. That's an evocation spell. Scares and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make ranged attacks into or out of it. Okay. Misty Steps. Surrounded by silver, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. Well, that'd be good to get him out of trouble. Which might be a good thing to do. Does he have to concentrate on this? This is not one that he doesn't have to concentrate on this one. Okay. Magic weapon, knock. Held shut by mundane lock. That doesn't really help me. Invisibility, that would be really nice. But it would take a second level spell slot. Hold person, hold a humanoid enemy still. They can't move or act. Attacks from within 10 feet are always critical, so he could hold somebody and let Lae'zel critical hit him with her big ass sword. Phantasmal Force, psychic damage, doesn't deal damage to a creature each turn. The type of damage changes the last type the creature suffered. Okay. Ray of Enfeeblement. I have a scroll for that. Scorching Ray. I don't have any scrolls for this. It hurl 3 rays of fire. Each ray deals 2 to 12 fire damage. I think I'm going to take Scorching Ray, because that's an evocation spell. He's good at those. I don't have any scrolls for that. I have scrolls for that. False Life would give him more hit points. Ray of Sickness I have a scroll for. Shield. Armor class by 5, you take no damage from Magic Missile. When you are about to be hit by an enemy. So you'd have to spend a spell to do that as a reaction. So he would spend a spell slot to react. His armor class would go up by 5, and magic missiles would not hurt him. Does he get to react to a magic missile? I'll have to look that up. But I really like Scorching Ray. I like giving him some offensive choices. That could be up to 36 damage. That would be 16 for anybody running through it. So he's got some good choices here. What's he got to do to this? I assume he has to hit with these, so that could be a problem. This lets him get away. I'm hoping I'm going to find some scrolls of this stuff. See, invisibility would last until a long rest, so he could see invisible. Boy, there's another one that would be good to have, isn't it? Charisma checks and dialogue. Blind up to 33 hit points of creatures. The sky self is always nice too. I'm hoping I'm going to find some scrolls of this stuff. What do I take? What do I take? I'm just going to take Scorching Ray. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing anyway. Then he gets a feat, and this one, again, he's got some, like, I think if he gets to 8th level, Spell Sniper, reduced by 1, or maintaining concentration, something along those lines. He could do this. So he could, when he's casting his fire spells, he won't take a 1. So I don't know. We'll have to see how those work. But right now, we're going to get that intelligence up. And his dexterity. His constitution is already 15, so I might take tough with him to get that up to 16. But I really want him to get a better armor class, so I'm going to take his dexterity up so it's harder to hit. He tends to be the subject of critical hits for some reason. So we'll accept that and see what happens. Now I'm going to have to go into their spell books for Shadowheart. She can prepare another 2nd level spell. Right now she's got Hold Person and Silence, Command, Bless, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, and Cure Wounds. Magical enhancement on an ally, they gain advantage on ability checks with chosen ability. Aid. That's a level 2 spell. Outside of combat. Granted protection against poisonous influences, but it's only 1 creature, right? It's only 1 creature. Disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. Warding Bond. This is the one that ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. They don't like that. Calm emotions. Humanoids cannot be charmed, frightened, or become enraged. Oh, that's something. Doesn't tell me, like, its range. It's 10 turns, but what's the range of it? Right? She does have a hold person. Protection for poison. She could try to blind a creature. Or she could take something out of her 1st level spells. This sounds nice, but I would have had to take her constitution up to get her more hit points. I don't think she's that kind of cleric. Calm emotions would keep charmed and frightened or become enraged. I like to frighten people. I really don't know what to take here. Spiritual weapon. How long does it last? It's a bonus action, so she could get a weapon to come out and attack with her. Should we try spiritual weapon? Oh, we'll try spiritual weapon. And then Gale, you've got Web and Shatter, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, the Witch Bolt, Ice Knife, Magic Missile, and Grease. Should I take the Rays or the Cloud of Daggers? Doesn't tell me what its area is. Let's try Cloud of Daggers for now. Okay, so that takes care of spells. We've got a bunch more hit points. I'm at 36, she's at 40, 31, and 26. He's still the squishy one of the group. That's the way it goes. Okay, well, actually I should stop here. I can learn more spells. How much money do we have? We've got 410. Is there anything else? Oh, I wanted him to learn one of the Crown of Madness. Still madness in a human. A humanoid enemy, make them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's an allied. That way, if you get like an ogre, maybe you can get him to attack his buddies for a few turns while you take out the rest, and then everybody can concentrate on the ogre. I've run into a couple of ogres here that just don't like that idea. Ogres and bugbears. This one I can't learn because it's a 3rd level spell. And it says I'm not insufficient level. Okay, put it in your book until you can actually cast it. I also have Ray of Sickness that I could get into my list. Possibly poisons the target, so they'll make a saving throw against poison for a couple turns. I definitely like the Crown of Madness. To think about that ray of whatever. Okay, I want to save some of our money in case we run into somebody else who sells stuff. Who knows? All right, what's my time? 21 minutes, so I guess I can go.
This way.
Oh, I don't want you to be leading, hon. I want either me or Lae'zel leading this way. So we're going back into the goblin camp. We had pretty much cleaned it up. This says search for Haslin in the goblin camp. I think I've searched everywhere. I haven't found anywhere where he could be, like, you know, imprisoned. And I have to go in there too. Okay. We had cleaned all this up. I did find an exploit, so you guys probably already know about it. I'm just going to pick stuff up. There's all sorts of stuff over here. Wait, this guy's things. Thieves' tools?
Might be useful.
What's in a crude chest? Did I already open it? Oh. Scroll of Chromatic Orb. Give that to Gale. He's our magic user. And then we'll just take the gold. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff there. There's a flute. Oh, did I not get these guys? A cage key. A goblin scimitar. Oh, we'll take all that. And Crolia? Whoa, hey, a bunch of gold. Alright, take all that. I probably need to drop some of this stuff, huh? Oh, I didn't get this guy either. Who's this guy? Morning Star and a javelin. Alright. How heavy am I getting? Oh, about half my weight. Okay. Still. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff there I missed. I didn't realize that. I've been over here, right? And we did, yeah, we went through all this. I remember going through all that. Because we went through there and then up over here and found this stuff. Yeah, I remember going over here. I really need to put markers in to say where I've been. I've been down, that was one of the things that I couldn't do. Because I couldn't get up to the top of this tower. There doesn't seem to be any way to go up that tower. Can't get in the tower to go up it. I guess you need like a spell like Spider Climb or something to go up there. I don't know. I don't know how to get up there. I think I've been over here. I think I did all this over here, right? Yeah, I think I've been over here. There was no hustling over here. This is where that thing is.
Something good here. I hope.
Oh. Yeah, I'd already done them. There's a torch up there. There's a potion of healing up there. But I have to get up there. Which was this way, right? Potion of healing over here. Yeah, I'm going to take that potion of healing. And we might as well just go grab the torch. Autumn crocus up there. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I don't know how I get up here. Can't reach. I don't think I can jump up there either. Yeah, too high. Alright. Can't go up here. Oh, I want to stop. Guys, stop. I don't want to just go running blindly into things. If I went up here... How can I get over to that space? Is there some place to climb over here? Oh, there must be some way to climb up over here. Yeah, because there's sleeping dudes here. Which I need to do I was going to hit that thing there. That's what I was going to do. Alright, let's... I think I can get to here. And I'm going to come up on a 30-minute cut, so before I go after them, I will put in a cut. Yeah, there was vines I could climb up. There wasn't anything down here I could see. There's a wooden trunk there. I don't know, will I wake them up? If I open up the trunk? Just more torches. Don't really care about them, but they're worth a gold piece apiece. If I ever find anybody. Now, before I do that, I'm going to move to here. So I can get everybody kind of up here. I still don't know how they decide this formation stuff. It's really kind of bizarre. Nobody's left me any notes on how to... how to do that. Can I come over here? Okay, so I can shoot that and see what it does. Alright, we're going to put a pause in here. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos under scheduled streams. We'll try to take on these guys. Trying to clear up all the goblins. See if maybe Houseland's up here someplace being locked up. I'm trying to figure out where he is. It's not being very helpful in the map. It's like he's in the goblin camp somewhere. And I think I've been all around the goblin camp. I haven't seen any place where he could be. So I'm wondering if he's been taken into the priestess or if he's already dead because I waited too long. If he's already dead, then we have a problem back in the Druid's Grove, because my thought was to rescue him and let him deal with his Druid Grove, and not me. But that didn't work out so well so far. Okay, well, that's what we're going to try. Like I said, thumbs up, comments. Please leave me comments on things that I'm missing, in the past. Things that maybe I can go back and find. Tell me to go back and look in a corner or something. But otherwise, I'm just trying to clear out everything that's outside the goblins before I go inside the temple thingy. Because I have a feeling I'm going to have a whole lot of goblins to deal with in there. We did have that dream sequence that says that we're supposed to embrace our illithid powers. So, okay, we've got to start allowing them to be used, but I guess they're only used once per long rest, so I have to be careful with using them. I wonder if it has to be a different person. Each person can use their illithid powers once, which might be interesting. Have Gale do a conversation where he can use his powers because he has a little better charisma than the rest of us. Don't have anybody that's truly charismatic. I don't have a true bard or anything like that. So, or a warlock. Well, Will is a warlock. He has really good charisma because he's a warlock, right? So maybe I have to start trying to bring Will along. I know I need Lae'zel for that one thing with the Githyanki quest. And then I'll have to bring Will along to try and do some other things. So I have to check on armor and all that kind of stuff as well for everybody. Okay? All right. Well, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.